Okay, welcome back. Today I'm thinking we're gonna at least start adding, we're probably gonna need to write a function for our egg class to determine whether or not our eggs are grounded or not. Because if we interact, if our player collides with an egg in the air, you get the bonus yellow points. And right now we don't have any way of determining that. So I'm gonna write a function for our egg. Um, um, I want to change this a bit. Um, I just don't like the way it's been sounding. I've been getting copyright claimed on YouTube for the music I have been having, which is just stupid because it doesn't even sound exactly like it is. So it's just getting flagged for some reason, but maybe if I change the key or something, it'll work better. Yeah, I'm still really not liking it. Let's do, if we do a G major, G, B, and D, we can say every F is actually G, every C is actually B, and A would be a D. I don't know. We do a low G, a low E, and a low A, a G, B, and a D. Let's do a D here. And then these are B's. And then maybe that sounds better. Okay. That's a little better. The higher notes are a little weird. So that would be the B3. The D3. So maybe this is another D2, I don't know. Yeah, so we're gonna need a function. And it's gonna be used on the egg object, and it's gonna be called eggGrounded in camel case. Takes in a collidable platform. And the way we're gonna check this, we're gonna have to cycle through all of our platforms and check to see if the egg's Y position is the same. It's pretty easy, like, oh no, we gotta check X as well. Yeah. I'm not liking how this one's sounding. I'm not gonna figure it out just yet. I'll just switch it over to another one I have. So yeah, the X has got to be Okay. So the y is pretty easy, but the x is a little trickier. Well, we've just got to see if our eggs are self x, if the left side of our egg is smaller than the right side of our collidable's side. So we're checking to see if our left side is smaller than the rightmost side of the collidable. And then yeah, self x has got to be left of the rightmost side, and the right side of our egg plus self dot width. The right side of our egg's got to be greater than the leftmost side of our collidable platform. And then we also, and we can, instead of having our code go so far off screen there, we can have a nested if right there. We could say, first check that condition, then we're going to check the y, and we're just going to see if the if our egg's y is equal to not the collidable's y, but the collidable y minus the height of our egg. And if our egg's y is equal to the collidable y minus the egg height, then we know we have a collision. Or not a collision, but then we know that our function returns true for the egg grounded. Then we just return false when not. And now we can cycle through every egg. So if we go in our play state and we say we need to check where we're cycling through our eggs. So our vulture.egg, we cycle through our vultures. Is there a time we cycle through? We're cycling through our vultures, checking player 1 collision on an egg, but we need to also cycle through our vultures, checking grounded for the egg. I feel like I'm missing something here. So we need to cycle through every platform for every egg is what we're missing. So look, if vulture egg ground collides with ground platform, so look, this is where we got to do it, because this loop is where we're cycling through every vulture. That'll give us every egg instantiation. And then this line is checking every platform in every vulture. And that's why we're checking egg ground collides, left collides. So we also here, we need to say if our vulture egg colon egg grounded, then, but we need to pass in the every platform. So egg grounded with the parameter of platforms. Then we say if the egg is egg grounded. See, and this is a little different. Like I don't think we need to say if. I think we just need to run that function, and then it's like we need to put it because this doesn't really, if our egg grounded with the platform would be true, Oh, why am I having a hard time thinking of this? If our egg grounded platform, like if this line of code, which is the function we just wrote, it's cycling through every single egg in every single platform for every single egg, every frame. But we need to say what what is the you know, I think we need to actually separate this out. We need to wherever we have our wherever we have our score right here. No. Yeah. Because we only need to check this function that we just wrote upon an actual egg collected being true. Because it doesn't matter if the egg's grounded and no one's picking it up. We don't care about that. We only care if it's grounded and our ostrich collects it. And I say collects it instead of collides with it because we have two different instances for the egg collecting getting true based on whether or not our character's moving fast enough. So when the egg's collected here, you know, instead of just adding the score, we need to also check. We need to check egg grounded, and then we need to add aerial egg bonus if grounded, and then, or if not grounded. And inside that there's more, like we have to actually cycle through every platform and every egg, but we're already going through every vulture here, so we would just need to go through every platform a lot like we do here. But we know we need to check the egg grounded here upon the egg collected being true, because that's the only time we need to determine whether or not the egg's grounded to determine if we get the bonus or not. So if we run the function there, I mean, we have to do the cycle through the platforms, but am I missing anything else? I don't like that we'd have to do this all twice, but there's different thresholds for triggering this, so I don't know how to decouple this. We don't have to repeat ourselves like this. So we need to check if the egg's grounded, add the aerial egg bonus if not grounded, and then we'll also need to render this special okay, you know, we're gonna need a new, gosh, I mean, I'm just not in the mood to program this stuff right now, but we're gonna need to add another score table for bonus scores and populate that with you know, we have to figure out what the aerial collection bonus is, which at the moment I don't know if it varies per egg or varies per tier system or what's going on. I'm just gonna see if I can find a correlation between getting the egg in the air and how many bonus points it'll give us. Fuckers. 250, 250. So it looks like you get the same amount of Shit. The same amount of bonus that the egg is worth, but I'll have to confirm that. I'm already on my last life. 250 again. Let's see if this is 500 and 500. You fucking... Oh. Okay, let's try it again. Get away. Okay, 250, 250. Come on and play. No. See the egg go right through that? Okay. Well. It makes me happy to see bugs in the original one here, because I'm like... Makes me feel better about not having perfect code. Freaking hard, man. A lot of things to think about. Okay, come on. Great, I didn't get to see what the score was. Fuckers. Okay, let's do this. I want to see if 500 gives us a 500 bonus. Wow, okay. You're kidding me. Oh my God. Really suck at this, man. Really, man. God damn. Can't even freaking kill 2 vultures. I mean, and get the egg before it lands, but... Fuckers. Asshole. See, so it's not really if you catch the egg in midair, it's if you catch the egg before it bounces. Which is different. So we'll need to change our code. Because we're not checking for grounded, we're checking for if it bounced or not. So we need to just set a flag for the egg. Oh, it's actually easier. Fuckers, dude. Okay, 250. I can't kill 2 freaking vultures without dying. Come on, guys. I'm not messing around this time. Okay, 500, 500. So yeah, you just get an extra, you know, you get double the score if you collect the egg before it bounces. So we actually, yeah, we don't need, we don't need as complicated of function as we did implement. We can dumb it down a bit. Fucker. And then there's also another thing. I just realized that when you die, your eggs go back to 0. Or your eggs go back to the bottom 250. So we need to change that too. Oh, man, there's so many things in this game. When die, first egg back to 250. I guess that leads to another question, is if I kill all 3 ostriches, all 3 vultures in the first wave without dying, I'll have a 750 egg. Then on the very first egg of wave 2, is that a 1,000-point egg? Or is it a 500-point egg for wave 2? I don't know. Part of me thinks it might be a 1,000-point egg. I just don't think I've actually pulled off killing 4 vultures in a row without dying and made it to wave 2. First egg back to 250. I'm gonna say if 4, vultures killed without dying, his egg is first egg on wave 2,000. Because I had assumed that it was 500 for the wave 2, but no, I just was playing it and I died in wave 2, and when you die, the first egg after you die on wave 2 is only worth 250. Then the next one's 500. So I think it's something similar. I think it's 250, 500, 750, 1,000, and then whenever you die, it's back to 250. And I don't think it's dependent on waves. I don't think. Now I'm curious, if I die first thing, if I make it to wave 2, then die right away, the first egg I collect, is it worth 250 or 500? Because I had assumed it was 500, but I think it's 250 now. So we'll have to figure that out, and then we'll have to. It's not so much gets more points. It's actually double points if egg collected before any ground collision. So we're gonna have to change the function we just wrote. I'm just gonna add bonus scores. So yeah, sorry, today's like not a freaking too productive day. I was like doing errands for everybody today and just very low energy. So told myself I'd program if it's 5 minutes. So we made a little progress. We implemented a function we're gonna have to delete, but it's whatever. It's all the learning process. I'm gonna add everything to the staging area, saying edit initial egg grounded function. I say initial because we're gonna have to override it with something else, but that's okay. Yeah. Sorry, not so a good episode today, but you know, we're gonna have ups and downs. But yeah, so maybe tomorrow when I have more energy, we'll sit down and we'll really figure out the point system, and then we'll work on the implementation. We'll have to do a little bit of testing to figure it out, and then we can go ahead and run with the execution. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow.